What, if you have a wish list, anything you need, what is the most consequential thing you need?
For me, it's personnel and bringing back those jurisdictions to work with us. The safest way for me to take a criminal off the street that's encountered by a local jurisdiction or a state jurisdiction is for them to turn them over law enforcement to law enforcement rather than have more of my resources, which takes a lot more to go out to the communities and have to find these individuals and arrest them in the communities and bring them back into custody, which makes it more dangerous for not only me, for the non-citizen and the public at large.
President Biden at the border, meeting with border agents, immigration workers, local law enforcement.
What do we need? Certainly everyone talks about personnel. We have a lot of agents, we have a lot of law enforcement. Support staff is often lacking across the board. Analysts, criminal analysts, investments in technology.
I want the press to, what do you mean by support staff?
Our mission support people, the people that administratively help us do our mission, they support the mission.
The money to hire more border workers was in the legislation that former President Trump derailed. Why? He wants to use the border crisis in his campaign. And he did just that in Eagle Pass, Texas. He's working on his Biden border campaign slogan.
Now the United States is being overrun by the Biden migrant crime. It's a new form of vicious violation to our country. It's migrant crime. We call it Biden migrant crime, but that's a little bit long, so we'll just leave it. But every time you hear the term migrant crime, you know where that comes from.
More work is needed on that slogan. Bottom line, Congress needs to pass border legislation for two reasons. Here's number one.
In terms of the new border shutdown executive measures that are being discussed, it's pretty clear that those violate existing laws. So really the only way that that could change is if Congress enacted new laws.
Reason number two, money. Remember, Congress controls the purse. If we need more staff, we need the funds, and only Congress can do that.
Could you do border just by administrative action? I think Biden won that argument because he said you can't do it, we all said, without personnel. And you need legislation for personnel. And even the Republicans in the budget asked for more money for personnel at the border. So it was clear that we want to fix border.
The border crisis, another reason to vote.